Welcome back, everybody. This is your Sagittarius twin flame reading from March 16th through March 23rd. Today, we're looking at the energy surrounding Sagittarius and a twin flame connection, the past energy, the present situation, and where the connection may be heading. Remember, these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if the message doesn't resonate with your Sagittarius sun sign, check your moon and your rising, because sometimes these readings can align more strongly with those placements. Also, if you enjoy these readings, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps the channel growth and helps with the algorithm push these readings to more people. Current energy around Sagittarius. We got the cards here. We got a Six of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius, the energy begins with the Six of Wands, which is a card of recognition and victory. This tells me that many of you are maybe stepping into a moment where you're regaining your confidence after dealing with a difficult emotional situation. The Six of Wands often appears when someone finally starts to recognize their own value again. Some of you may have gone through a situation where you felt unappreciated, but now you're starting to realize that your worth was never the problem. Then we see the King of Cups, which represents emotional maturity. This energy tells me that Sagittarius, many of you have reached a point where you're able to manage your emotions without letting them control you. You may still have feelings about this situation, but you're no longer allowing those emotions to disrupt your sense of balance. But then we see the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this card can represent someone who may have been emotionally distant, cold, or difficult to communicate with. For some Sagittarius viewers, this may represent a person who struggled to be honest about their feelings. Someone may have kept their emotional guard up instead of speaking openly. Then we see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that the effort may have been missing in this connection. Relationships require consistent effort from both people, and this card often appears when one person feels like they were the one doing the most of the work. And finally, we see the Ace of Cups in reverse, which suggests that emotional fulfillment may have felt blocked or delayed in this connection. Energy around the other person. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups reverse, Hangman reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords reverse. The next row shows that the energy surrounding the other person. The Ten of Pentacles is interesting because it's a card of long-term stability. At some point, someone here may have seen long-term potential in this connection. This card represents family commitment and building something lasting. But then we see the Four of Cups in reverse, which suggests someone beginning to realize that they may have overlooked something important. Sometimes people don't recognize the value of a connection until they step back and reflect on what happened. When we see the Hangman in reverse, which suggests someone coming out of a period of deep reflection, this person may have spent a lot of time thinking about the situation, trying to understand when things went wrong. The Two of Wands in reverse shows hesitation about the future. Someone may feel unsure about whether they should move forward, stay where they are, or attempt to reconnect. But the Nine of Swords reverse suggests someone slowly releasing anxiety. This card often appears when someone begins to let go of guilt, regret, or emotional stress related to a past situation. Deeper energy and blockages. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Death in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now we move into the deeper emotional layer of the spread. The Four of Pentacles reverse suggests someone beginning to release emotional control. Sometimes when relationships end, or change. People hold on tightly to their emotions because they're afraid of losing something important. But this card suggests that someone may now be starting to loosen their grip on the past. When we see the Emperor, which represents structure, authority, and stability, Sagittarius, this card suggests that many of you now be focusing on building stability in your life rather than repeating old emotional patterns. The Page of Swords in reverse can represent gossip, misunderstandings, or someone observing the situation without communicating directly. Sometimes people watch from a distance instead of reaching out. When we see the Death card reverse, which tells me that someone may still be struggling to fully close this chapter. Even if the connection has changed emotionally, someone may still feel tied to it. Alright, so we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse here too, which suggests missed opportunities or someone not investing in the connection when they had the chance. Outcome energy. Card, we got the Ace of Swords. But this spread ends with the Ace of Swords, which is a powerful card of truth and clarity. This suggests that Sagittarius, clarity may soon be arriving regarding the situation. The Ace of Swords often represents a moment where confusion finally clears and someone sees the situation for what it truly is. For some Sagittarius viewers, this clarity may come through a conversation. For others, it may come through a personal realization that helps you move forward with confidence. In closing, if this reading resonated with you, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and helps the algorithm push these readings to more people. And remember, if the message didn't resonate, your Sagittarius sun sign, check your moon, your rising as well. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading.